What's going on, you guys? So I'm gonna be teaching you guys really quickly how to cut your own hair. I've been wearing a hat, you know, my hair is all over the place. I'm only gonna be doing one side of my taper. It's gonna be a very low taper. After I'm done with the taper, I'm gonna go in and fade my beard, and that's gonna be it. So I'm only using a clipper, a trimmer, and a shaver, and 4 guards, that's it. So it's a very simple tutorial. It's mainly intended to help you guys just clean yourself up really quick in case you can't get to your barber. You guys can just whip out these tools and you guys can be able to do it for yourself from home. So let's begin. First step is we're gonna outline our sideburns first because I have a beard. If you guys don't have a beard, just start in the future step. But in case you have a little stubble, let's go ahead and separate the beard from the sideburn. And we're only gonna go about 1 inch or a finger. So I like doing fingers. I'm gonna do it on this side too. These are some brand new trimmers as well, so they're fresh out the box. I wanna keep my blend fairly short as well on the beard. So that's the first step. The next step is gonna be to place our first guideline. This is gonna be the most important part of your whole cut. This is gonna set the foundation for us to be able to set guideline after guideline. So I'm gonna go in about, again, 1 inch, but I'm gonna make it kind of like a U shape. So I wanna make sure you guys can also see this. This thing is kind of broken a little bit. So what you do on one side, you want to do it on the other side as well. So once we have that, then we can now remove the bulk. I'm going to flip my trimmer like this. Your trimmer is a lot sharper in this angle. Since this is not zero gap, my trimmers are not properly set. The trimmer is not going to be as sharp. Let's go on the back now. I don't expect you guys to really see what's going on in the back, but we're still gonna do the back. Being able to use these 360 mirrors, it takes time, guys. It's not like this is gonna happen overnight, but I'm just so used to it now. Once I get on here, then you guys are gonna have to use your left hand on this side, which I know you guys can't see the angle, or maybe you guys can, but I'm filming myself, guys, so. Okay, guys, now that we have our first guideline set, the next step is we wanna be really careful. So you guys saw how I was going up with the trimmer. I just made it as bald as possible with my trimmer. Next with our shaver, be very careful. The way we want to use this is almost like a clipper as well. You just want to go up very gently, about 1/2 inch. So this was 1 inch guideline. We're going up about 1/2 inch on both sides. Next, now with our clipper, understanding our clipper is just understanding our lever. So when it's closed, it's a 0. When we open it, it's a 1/2. So if you guys can see both blades here, they move further away. The cutting blade and the blade on top, they move further away when it's open. When we close it, they get closer together, which just means it gets sharper. I would get confused a lot in the beginning by just understanding what open and close meant. It's just meaning that you're just moving the lever, going sharper to least sharp. So we're gonna go in with our 1/2, which is with our lever open. And we're gonna create the first guideline, the same shape that we made the first guideline with our trimmer. So it's the same shit. So I'm just gonna flick up a little bit. So when you work, if you're right-handed and you're working on the back side of your taper, you use your right hand. Once you get towards the middle, then you want to transition and pivot and use your left now. So this is where it can get a little tricky, but you're just making guidelines. It's nothing too crazy. You guys have to make sure you guys are using a little comb. You guys are combing this. You guys comb the area that you're working with, because now we're gonna start blending. So there's different ways that you guys can go about blending whatever taper, fade. What I like doing is I like going from the closed to open lever position. So closed, meaning it's the sharpest, we're gonna hit this line right here, baby tap it a little bit, then we're gonna put it in the middle, and we're gonna hit the guideline in the middle, then we're gonna open it and just hit the whole guideline again. So I'm gonna start with the lever closed, just gently tapping. barely grazing that line until it moves. Slightly flicking. Then I'm gonna put it in the middle once it moves. Just using kind of like the two pieces of the corner of the blade. Once that's done, I'm gonna fully open it and do the same thing. And you guys wanna repeat this process about, 2-3 times until it's fully blended. Next, the one guard. Open. This is a 1.5. We're gonna go about a finger on top. Again, following the same system. So 1 finger, 1 inch on top, and then we blend it. So how do we blend this line out? This is kind of like a soft line right now. You can't really see it that much, but I can still see on top right here a little line. So it's a 2-step process. We're gonna need the 1 guard and the half guard. So just go step by step, don't get it confused. We're just gonna start with the lever closed again, and we're gonna do close to open, hitting that beginning of the line with the lever closed, middle. And then if it doesn't really cut, it just means that your hair is short. My hair was pretty short. So depending on how long your hair is how much time you're gonna spend on this step. So I already know I have to switch to my half guard. We're gonna repeat the same things now with the half guard. Just being a little bit more careful, because I know this is sharper than the one. And I don't want to push it too high, and especially because we're working with the tight space. Low tapers are pretty tough sometimes because we'd have to keep them low. We can't really extend them. And I don't really want to touch this part of my taper. I want to let this part grow. Last step is we're gonna go close to open with the 1.5 guard. If you guys have longer hair, you guys would have to go in with a 3, then 2 guard lever open to make that 1 finger guideline. And then you guys go in close to open with the 1.5 like I'm doing right now. But I do have shorter hair. Now I'm gonna start detailing a little bit with my lever open. Detailing is just a way for you guys to refine your work. There's gonna be lines sometimes, so I always like starting with my lever open and start closing it little by little and working my way lower into the guideline. Now I'm gonna touch up the C-cups. A good way to touch up the C-cups first before, I'm gonna go out with my trimmer like this, right here at the top. First reference point right there at the top. Next right here at the bottom, second reference point. And then you wanna work towards the center. So to blend our beard, we're just gonna need our clipper. We already set this bald guideline here. My beard is about a 3 length. We're gonna blend it first, similarly to how we blended our taper. So we're gonna go with the lever open, 1 inch, next side. Let's go close to open now, close the lever. Hit the beginning of the line. Go midway point. You're gonna go a little bit lower, about that halfway point in the guideline. Next, we're gonna open it and hit the full thing. Then repeat the process again until it's fully blended. We're gonna repeat the process now with the half guard. I attach the half guard. We're gonna open it. We're gonna go a finger above again and repeat the same steps. I want to make it as simple as possible for you guys to be able to do this. My taper steps were a little bit different because I'm assuming you guys are going to have longer hair. Next step, let's get the 1 guard lever open and go a finger, an inch above that line we just blended. So you guys just want to follow those same steps. Now I'm closing it. And slowly opening the lever as I go down in the guideline. Now I'm pretty sure that you guys know what's next. The next guard is up, the 1.5. Let's just do the same thing, guys. lever close, lever in the middle, and then we go up just an inch. Now for the finishing touches, guys, we're gonna grab our straight razor and we're gonna just razor the sides really quick. And my beard is already almost razored. I razored it like 2 days ago, but my thing grows back fairly fast. So we're gonna start first here at the top. I'm gonna stretch my skin. Right there, keep working, lower. Then I'm gonna blow some pressure right here, a bubble. I'm gonna go in and line up my beard a little bit. All right, guys, so all that we have left now is just, I'm gonna go take a quick shower. So I just got out the shower, guys. I'm a little wet right now. The top of my head, I used a little bit of conditioner. I just scrunched it up a little bit. I didn't go all the way deep in the roots. I let my hair just be like a little wet. So this is the curl cream that I use on top. I just, you know, put it a little bit and then I just scrunch my hair, just run it through my curls and I let it sit there. It works great with all types of curls. You know, this is gonna be released in the market in a couple weeks, guys. This is not my product. This is the fourth Ken. You guys can follow him, subscribe to his channel. He's gonna drop those and I'm gonna be promoting and helping him promote that product, which works amazing on my hair. That's pretty much it, guys. This was a self-cut tutorial. Very simple, very limited tools. You know, if you guys are looking to make money, you guys are looking to even start your career as a barber, I would recommend just watching this video over and over again until you guys can master the taper, then move to a fade. You know, this was the end result. It's really hard to cut your own hair, man. Like, it's gonna take a lot of effort, a lot of time. And to this day, you know, I'm still working on perfecting my craft. So this works. I save money, I save time, and you know, this looks pretty good. So you guys let me know what you guys think of this haircut. You know, I'm pretty sure tomorrow when I, you know, wake up after bed, I'm probably gonna see some lines and you guys can always go back and correct your work. That's the beauty of just knowing how to cut your own hair. Again, my name is David Escamilla. If you guys are new to the channel, sub, comment, and you know, I'll see you guys next week for more content. Peace. Damn, this is fresh.